Lights, camera, action. What's going on, everybody? This is Ryan A. Polk, and welcome to the wrap up. And today I'm going to review Da 5 Bloods, which is directed by Spike Lee. And this is a Netflix movie that stars Delroy Lindo and Chadwick Boseman. And this movie is about four vets who travel back to Vietnam to discuss to seek out the remains of their former squad leader, who was played by Bosman, and also the help find and also try to find the buried gold that he had helped them hide. And I've never heard nothing about this movie, but when I did hear about it, a lot of people were saying that, oh, this is Spike Lee's best movie ever, and I'm like, oh, come on now. It can't be better than Do the Right Thing. And it definitely can't be better than my favorite Spike Lee joint, Clockers. So I probably should just say yes. This is a Spike Lee joint. Yes. So this can't be better than all. This can't be better than those joints. So, but when I watched it, it's definitely in his top. But I wouldn't say it's the best one. So in this movie, yes, you got the vets. They're trying to find the remains of their former squad leader and the gold. And Delroy Lindo, he's a legendary actor in the game, and he did a really, really good job. When it comes to the Oscars, Delroy Lindo should definitely get a nomination for the best actor in this. And even though it's a Netflix movie, yes, he should get a nomination because he pretty much had killed it with his part, and he always does kill it in movies. I mean, he's a good actor, and the other actors that was in this movie, they did a good job too as well. I mean, the casting was well played out. I mean, they did a good choice with the cast in this movie, and the action scenes was good, the storyline was good. The only thing I would say I didn't really like about this movie was that it was one of those movies that felt like it was too long for no reason. Like, the movie is a little over 2.5 hours long, but for some reason I felt like the movie was almost 3 hours long. So it was some scenes that just could have been left out. But The 5 Bloods, I mean, if you're a fan of war movies and like army movies, stuff like that, then I think you will like it. I've never really been into like war and army type movies, but The 5 Bloods is something that I really did enjoy. And even though I felt like the movie was kind of too long, I wasn't getting bored with it, and I really did enjoy it. I mean, overall, it was definitely something that is definitely worth watching. That's definitely worth watching on Netflix, and also, Spike Lee, should he also, yes, Spike, when it comes to the Oscars, Spike Lee should definitely get a nomination for Best Director with this movie because he did a really good job, man. Yes, the action, the storyline, everything, man, and just the characters, everybody was good. And The 5 Bloods, if you do have Netflix, I definitely do think that you should check it out. And because when another thing, this is always hard for me. It's always hard for me what to grade it on and how many stars to get, how many stars to give it out of 5. So I mean, so normally, I usually say, should you check this out? Don't check it out. Don't spend money on it. But since it's Netflix, if you have an account, then that's different. So is it worth the time to check it out on Netflix? Definitely, yes. And for The 5 Bloods grade, I give The 5 Bloods an A. And out of 5 stars, I give The 5 Bloods 4 out of 5 stars. So if you haven't watched The 5 Bloods yet, definitely check it out. And until then, this is Ryan A. Polk with the wrap up. And also, if you like this movie, hit like. If you've seen this movie already, feel free to comment what you thought about it. And if you'd like to see more reviews from me, hit subscribe to check out some more reviews from me.